I'm Teri Johnson, and I'm the founder of the Harlem Candle Company. And I am here with one of the most brilliant perfumers on the planet, Selig, who is the nose behind some of our most popular fragrances. Catherine, you created Speakeasy, which has people going nuts, literally. They now order 3 and 4 at a time because they don't want us to sell out. Can you just give everyone a little bit of a glimpse into the genius brain of yours that went into creating this beautiful fragrance inspired by the speakeasies of Harlem from the 1920s and 30s?
If I remember well, Terry, it was when we met. It was the first time we met in our offices in Manhattan. You spoke about this project, and we spoke about bourbon, which were transported in the time. At this moment, we were in a club with leather couches. We imagined this bourbon, the mystery, forbidden aspect of this event, and a cigar maybe. And then something happened. We transported this idea together to today. How can be a speakeasy, a modern one? So instead of the cigar, we put some Palo Santo, something a bit more spiritual, a bit more mystical, a bit better for you, a little bit as well. And the magic touch at the end is a touch of dark chocolate. Because we thought that this candle could be as well something you use in a party, with friends, gathering, at a dinner, or you can use it for yourself. So there was an idea of indulgence, of good for you, for yourself, little moment for yourself, like you should take a little piece of dark chocolate before going to bed, just a little. And so that was the idea, and this is the addictive part of the candle. And I'm so excited and so happy to see the comments of everybody who is using the fragrance there. They understand it so well, and it's really a pleasure to read the reviews.
No, some of the reviews, this is for grown women only, or this is the kind of speakeasy is the candle that makes you walk a little differently the next day. People love it. I love it. It is a conversation starter. It really does help transport people, to this beautiful, warm, sexy, mysterious place that is just out of this world. I'm just so happy to work with you to create such a beautiful fragrance. Now, you are also the nose behind our newest candle. This one's called Lady Day. We're literally launching it now. It's inspired by the gardenia that Billie Holiday used to wear in her hair. And we had a lot of fun developing this one. It took a lot longer because just to get the beautiful, hot throw and that beautiful floralcy to come through, from the moment you light it until just the way that it just waves, the scent waves in the atmosphere. It's so beautiful. It's so delicate, but it's also sensual. Can you explain to everyone how you came up with this incredible floral, delicious fragrance that is intoxicating?
So when you mentioned Billie Holiday, it was very personal for me, because already as a child, as a baby, I was like put to bed not like with baby music, nursery rhymes. It was Billie Holiday and Ella Fitzgerald, because my parents loved jazz.
Wait, Billie Holiday and Ella Fitzgerald were singing in your ear as a baby?
Absolutely. So it helped me to sleep, and still today when I listen to it, it brings me like this feeling of peace and enjoyment, happiness, a lot of nice, beautiful memories of my parents, especially my dad. And so when you spoke about Billie Holiday, I was already on board. After we spoke about gardenia, and I think this is like the perfect combination, because both Billie Holiday and the gardenia has an inner power and a natural power as well, which I think fantastic, because I knew Billie Holiday, of course, growing up and from my parents. And when I moved to New York, I discovered her life, I discovered her personality, and it was another dimension. And this is why you and me and Billie Holiday had something in common. We are all perfectionists. So this is why we spent 2 years, believe it or not, to work on Lady Day. We wanted to get it right. We wanted to have this beautiful diffusion We wanted to pay tribute to her. We wanted to be up to the challenge, because she is such an impressive woman with everything she accomplished. So this is why we worked 2 years, and we tried it out, and we wanted this to diffuse and have an aura and be natural at the same time, exactly like her and exactly like a gardenia, which is a very interesting plant, which blooms, suddenly doesn't bloom, the smell appears, disappears, and it's extremely, extremely powerful, but in a natural way, and addictive, mysterious. It's really very beautiful. And so I'm excited about it. Already excited about the review. I cannot wait to see what our aficionados of the brand will say about the candle.
It is. It is something I am so excited about. I cannot wait for all of our customers to smell this. I cannot wait for all of the industry to smell this, what you created. But Kathleen, when you first presented your idea, it was a perfume. You gave it to me in a fine fragrance and so I was spraying it constantly on my wrist, and it was so intoxicating and just so lovely and beautiful. So can you just explain a little bit on how you go from creating fine fragrance and these beautiful, perfumes to then creating fragrances for the home? Because is it a different type of process?
Yes, totally. But it's interesting what you say, because we kind of pioneer together in this way. Smelling in fine fragrance doesn't limit ourselves, doesn't think about it's a candle, it's just a fragrance that has to make you feel an emotion. This is like what it's all about. And after we translate in different formats. And I think now we are in a new era of fine fragrance for the home. So which means we can use as much beautiful ingredient, we can use natural luxurious ingredient, and we can have the same effect. Because what really fascinates me are the contrasts, between luminosity, naturality, freshness, the lushness, the nature, or the dewiness, for example, and the depth of the fragrance, naturality, the woods. And what is great in a candle is you can smell both at the same time immediately. You don't need to wait that the fragrance diffuse, or you don't need to wait to smell it on your skin to arrive to the back of the base note of the fragrance. You have it immediately. So that's great for everybody who is a bit impatient. And I know wants to smell everything immediately. So I think that this is great. So you just open a candle and you have this effect. And when you burn your candle, you have a surprise. Sometimes you have a hidden message or something else that develops in the air. So it's very poetical for me to burn a candle. And it's something that it's not only for dinner parties or parties, or it's only for yourself. This is where you can just sit down, have a nice glass of wine or a nice healthy juice and light a candle for you, or light it when you do your beauty ritual, or do a lot of different things. And this, I think, is very interesting as well. This is why there is a hidden message in this candle. In Lady Day, there is a message, because we work on this power. So there is a message of natural power that can help you achieve your dreams, achieve something you want to achieve. So this is a little message behind the candle.
I felt that. I know, but I felt that, because it's not just, and that's one thing that I think is so great about working with perfumers like you. It's not just about, oh yeah, we want a gardenia candle. No. It's beyond gardenia. It is gardenia inspired in the heart, but then everything that's layered on the top and at the base really does tell a story, and it weaves in beautifully to the power, but also how delicate Billie Holiday was at the same time, and vulnerable. Absolutely. And talented. It really does kind of give you this beautiful side of her that hopefully we all can learn more about now that the movie US versus Billie Holiday just came out. So
yes, and I think everybody can say when they use it, it's mine, because they can make them theirs. They can just sit down and be remembering good things from the past, nice memories, be a bit nostalgic, or they can be in the moment, just like chilling, just meditate, enjoying the moment, or they can be as well in the future. like making plans or think about what they want to do or transporting themselves, which we need sometimes, especially at this moment in time. So I think it's everybody can really make this candle theirs, and it speak to them, and it was made for them.
Absolutely. Oh, this has been such a pleasure to talk to you. I love seeing your beautiful face whenever we do Zoom, and
Yeah, I love working with you.
I love working with you too. I can't wait to see you in person again very soon, because now we're doing all of this virtual, and sending samples and back and forth, and so it's sort of a different process, but we're
Yeah,
making
but
it work.
I have a little theory about that very shortly. That I think that this whole situation where we sit and we have a little bit more meetings. I think we do more reworks, which is really very good. So I think that there will be maybe a new era of fragrance that are very well finished and very well polished coming from this period. We can see maybe something come positive, in terms of creativity coming out of that, hopefully.
Yeah, because guess what? We have all the time in the world to test burn everything.
One more mode, one more mode.
Oh, this has been so much fun. Thank you so much. I will see you
My
soon.
pleasure. And
And
I cannot wait for the comment on our Lady Day.
Lady Day. Okay. Mwah.
Bye
Okay.
bye.
Bye.